Escort Mission. These two words have the ability to strike fear in the hearts of many a gamer.
All right, looks like we found our next contestant.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our pick for the top 10 worst video game escort missions.
Mr. Jaja Binks.
For this list, we're looking at what we consider to be the most painful and rage-inducing escort missions in video games. We're looking at any specific mission or a section of a campaign which involves escorting an NPC. Number 10, Ashley, Resident Evil 4.
Leon, what's gonna happen to us?
Don't worry.
Remember that? There's no denying that Resident Evil 4 is a masterpiece of a game which influenced countless others and spurred a host of copycats. It's both fun and suspenseful, and then you get to the Ashley sections.
Hey, take it easy.
No! Get away!
While you do have the ability to hide her away in a dumpster, which is why she isn't placed higher on the list, she is extremely annoying when she's by your side. Her whiny voice is grating, and she insists on complaining about everything. And don't even get us started on her inability to defend herself. Yes, Ashley, we hear you screaming. Unfortunately, I'm surrounded by things that want to eat my face right now, so you're gonna have to give me a second. Number 9, Little Sister, BioShock. Here we have another fantastic game, marred by an infuriating escort section. In this part, you're equipped in a Big Daddy suit and must protect a little sister as she harvests Adam from corpses littered around Rapture.
Hop, Mr. B. No time to waste.
At least you have the suit, because this part would be nearly impossible without it. The little sister is extremely weak, and she insists on simply sitting there collecting the Adam as you fend off waves of enemies that want to kill her.
For things such as this, we can never atone.
The repeated lines of "Come on, Mr. B" and "An angel" only fan the fire for your irritation, making for one hair-ripping experience. We don't know how the real Big Daddies even put up with it.
Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Number 8, AT-PTs, Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
Watch for enemy fighters. I'm on it.
In the mission Escape from Fest, the Rogue Squadron is tasked with escorting and defending captured AT-PTs, or all-terrain personnel transports, from Imperial soldiers. And holy hell is it hard. Not only are the AT-PTs poorly armored and slower than molasses, but you have to defend them from a wave of formidable enemies, including Imperial AT-ATs and tank droids, which are the bane of every player's existence. Just when you think it's over, TIE bombers make one last effort to stop you, forcing you to defend the AT-PTs from one final attack. It's nothing but a constant onslaught from vicious and persistent enemies, and it's annoying.
The AT-PTs have reached the landing zone. Repeat, the AT-PTs have reached the landing zone.
Number 7, the Great Fox, Star Fox Zero.
The Great Fox requires your assistance in order to safely navigate this shortcut.
With a name like the Great Fox, you'd think the battleship would be able to defend itself a little better. But no, as usual, you have to play the babysitter.
An enemy force has detected the Great Fox.
In the missions Asteroid Field and Great Fox, you're tasked with escorting the ship through an asteroid field, which is every bit as daunting as it sounds.
Fire!
You are forced to shoot asteroids before they collide with the ship, and to make matters worse, drones will attach themselves to the Great Fox, forcing you to deal with them and oncoming asteroids at the same time. There's nothing more frustrating than chaotic double tasking in video games, and this mission is determined to make your experience as irritating as possible.
All enemy drones have been destroyed. The Great Fox is safe.
Number 6, Hover Limousine, MechWarrior 2, 21st Century Combat.
All systems nominal. Group fire engaged.
Velvet Hammer are two words sure to make any MechWarrior fan shiver in horror and disgust. This mission sees you escorting a limousine as it makes its way to the opera, because that should be priority 1 in time of war, am I right?
Enemy power-up detected. Level critical.
There are numerous mechs that you have to dispatch of who are all trying to blow up the limo, which can be accomplished with only one direct hit, making your job that much more difficult.
Warning. Our limousine has deviated from predefined path.
The limo can also explode simply by bumping into things, adding to the easily failed and frustrating mission. It is also possible to accidentally destroy the limo yourself, effectively ending the mission in a rage of fury. Hey, here's an idea. Why didn't they send that VIP to the opera in a mech?
Proceed to Mech Hangar for shutdown. Mission successful.
Number 5, The Alchemist, Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage.
Could you kindly offer me an escort?
Why are we exposing children to such severe and brutal forms of torture? In this mission, Spyro is forced to escort the Alchemist to Hunter, as he has a potion to cure Hunter of his stone-encased feet.
Keep those Earthshapers away from me and I'll take this potion to Hunter.
Along the way, you're forced to defend him from Earthshapers. Like many NPCs on this list, the Alchemist has an extremely small threshold for damage, and often dies after only one hit. But what makes this mission and the character so infuriating is the AI. He will often run straight into enemies like he has a death wish and take the longest, most non-linear route possible to reach his destination. A stupid, damage-prone NPC is a gamer's worst nightmare.
Man, do my feet feel better.
Number 4, every single one, Dead Rising.
Come on! Follow me!
Speaking of accident-prone stupid NPCs, Dead Rising is the holy grail of nightmare escort missions.
Okay.
Throughout the game, Frank comes across various survivors throughout the mall and must escort them back to the safe room. It sounds easy enough, except for the fact that these are the dumbest people on Earth.
Follow me!
They're absolutely useless with weapons, often failing to kill anything and often hitting you instead of a zombie. They also have a penchant for walking straight into massive crowds of the aforementioned undead. After a while, you begin to just let them die and watch in psychotic glee as they're devoured. Hey man, you had it coming.
What in the hell is going on here? I mean, does this have anything to do with that announcement earlier?
Number 3, Amy. Amy.
You did it! Bravo, Amy!
In a twist on the old escort mission trope, you actually become the powerless one throughout this admittedly pretty terrible game.
I'm so proud of you, Amy. You did it!
You play as a helpless woman, while your accomplice, an autistic child named Amy, can destroy zombies with her superpowers. Unfortunately, this twist doesn't make things any better. In case you didn't guess, it actually makes it worse. Your helpless nature only serves to make things infuriating, as you have to constantly rely on Amy to save your skin. Else, you become a zombie for some contrived reason, forcing you to match her snail's pace throughout the game, which can quickly get on your nerves. While it's an intriguing concept, the execution is more than a bit spotty.
I know they're scary, but I'm going to get you to the hospital. You'll be safe there. I promise.
Number 2, Emma. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty.
We better move.
I can't swim.
We're kinda convinced that Hideo Kojima is nothing but a massive troll. For this section, Kojima decided to combine 2 of the worst mission types into one terrible whole. In this underwater escort mission, yeah, you heard that right, you have to carry along Emma Emmerich. And by carry, we mean literally because she's afraid of water. Of course.
Give me a signal if you think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster.
She also cries every time she sees a bug and wails every time that she is spotted, which gets annoying really, really fast.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that.
The developers must have taken pity on us, as there is an option to knock her lights out and simply drag her the whole way to her destination. It's quieter, but it's still frustrating. What can we say?
Emma! I don't believe this.
Before we take a look at our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Oh, I got you, Mr. Bunny.
Number 1, Natalia. GoldenEye 007. If there is one glaring flaw in this otherwise pretty perfect game, it's Natalia. Damn you, Natalia. Damn you and your blocky-ish hands. On multiple occasions, Bond is forced to protect Natalia as she hacks into, well, whatever MacGuffin is currently nearby. Unfortunately, she's so painfully slow that your hair probably turns gray by the time she finishes. Not only that, but she's incredibly stupid, often walking directly into your line of fire as you try to defend her from the myriad of enemies that are converging on your position. We cannot count how many times we were forced to start this one over because Natalia's big stupid head got in the way of a bullet. Ugh. Do you agree with our list?
Ready and cannon. Lead direct the enemy into the line of fire.
What harrowing escort mission did we leave out? For more agreeable top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.